Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Tanzil Budiadi. I'm from Kanjuruhan University of Malang. Today, I want to present one of the material critical reading that is kinds of reading. And my lecturer, Alvonsus Glori S.Pd. GR. People differ in reading ability. For example, those who have been reading a long time tend to understand what they have read more quickly and more automatically than do new readers. In addition, older readers bring more background experiences to their reading. They can use their experiences to fill in important information that is not clearly stated in the text. A good reader uses various reading techniques. The techniques depends on the type and difficulty of the material, the purpose for reading it, and the reader's own language development and familiarity with the subject. The next one is reading can be classified into three main kinds. The first one is recreational reading. The second one is study type reading, and the last one is survey reading. Good readers can easily shift from one kind to another depending on their purpose for reading and on the material itself. The first one is recreational reading. Recreational reading can provide hour after hour of enjoyment. When reading a story purely for pleasure, most people read at a relaxed, uneven speed. They may skim through a tale until they come to a scene, a description, or even a phrase that is especially pleasing or satisfying. That portion may be read slowly and then reread to be enjoyed, appreciated, or considered. The second one is study type reading. Study type reading usually requires the reader to pay close attention to the text. A good reader looks for significant ideas and details. The reader then tries to understand how those ideas and details relate to one another and how they fit into the general topic. Reading speed tends to be slower the first time study type material is read, and the reader may need to reread portions of the text to understand it fully. Reading speed may be much faster when the material is reviewed. The next one is survey reading. Survey reading involves covering a large amount of text to get a general idea of its content. In such cases, the person may first skim the material to understand the main point. The reader may then look for details that reinforce or illustrate that point. The person may then read some sections carefully to make sure that the desired information has been found. Shifting among kinds of reading. Most people use different reading techniques for different reading situations. For example, a mystery enjoyed simply for entertainment may be read rapidly, but a classic Russian novel may call for slow, careful reading. Technical texts that could lead to job advancement or that tell how to fix something usually require thoughtful reading. Good reader can easily shift from one kind of reading to another. For instance, a student collecting information to write a paper might begin surveying articles to see if they fit the topic. One article may lead the student to consider changing the topic, and so the article is studied thoroughly and another topic chosen. While surveying for the new topic, the student looks for information to create an outline. During the survey reading, the student may see an entertaining article and read it for pleasure. Reading flexibility improves with experience. Beginners may tend to read everything somewhat awkwardly, advancing slowly word by word because they doubt their ability to recognize words by reading materials that follow their own language patterns. That is, familiar words and sentences they use. Even beginning readers can read with both speed and understanding. In time, they learn that different reading materials make different demands on their ability. And the next one is 4 main types of reading techniques. The first one is skimming. This reading mode is used to get to know and understand if this information is useful to you. The second one is scanning. This reading mode is aimed only at finding the necessary information in the text. The third, intensive reading. This type of reading is used in the study of English in order to intensively press the proposed short teaching text. And the last one is extensive reading. The purpose of this type of reading is to get acquainted with new information. Okay, that's all my presentation. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.